Past couple of weeks, we were trying to have a cohesive color palette, so we started looking on Google and on different vlogs for other developers, trying to find what they used as a tool to find a nice color palette. The reason why we wanted to have a color palette is because every time we want to have different objects or prefabs, we wanted to make sure that they were matching together in the UI as well, and we didn't want to have like a thought process every time we wanted to choose colors and have like 10,000 different shades of blues and reds, etc. So went on LostSpec and a couple of other websites and didn't find any color palettes we liked, so we decided to create our own. So we went into Figma and placed a couple of colors and for several weeks and try to just have colors that match together, and we ended up creating different color schemes based on those colors, and we're pretty satisfied with them. In Unity, we created different folders, different categories, and created the materials one by one and assigned the hex colors values from the palette in order, so we know which one is which, and if we have to change a color palette color, then we can just go and change the one in Unity. It's not really the most easy approach, but let me know if you guys have any better ways to do this. We could use a texture with all the colors, but then we would have to unwrap our objects, and we don't have any unwraps on our objects because there's no textures on the objects. We only want flat colors. So for now, that's the colors, and you can see me trying different combinations here. And I think it's gonna help us save a little bit of time when it's time to choose colors. Another thing we worked on is the sitting and standing mechanic. For now, it's not final. You can see the arms clipping and the player kind of teleporting there, but the overall idea is there. You can look at a chair and sit. In code, this is what we do. It's very, very simple, but this is the method called sit on a seat class. And you can see we have an anim speed, which is the time it takes to sit. And we call this method called sit. And then we have two do tweens for just rotating the character and moving it. On the player, we have this method called sit, and you can sit true or sit false, as you can see. And we just turn off the physics, animate it, and turn off the movements or turn them on. In the animator, we pass this bool for the sitting. So this is the animator here. You can see we from any locomotion, we can pass this bool true, and if it is false, it's going to go back up, and you can see the transition here is absolutely flawless. As the thumbnail said, we also decided to name this guy Bean, and every human character is going to be a bean. Another thing we worked on in the past few weeks and designed is the act of cupping in coffee, which is just simply tasting coffee in a very simple way. You take some beans, and the whole point of this is that some information, when you order new beans or when you buy green beans or whatever, there's some informations are going to be missing. We don't know which information is going to be missing, but some informations are going to be missing, and you don't know what coffee it is, its qualities, its flavors, and etc. So cupping is just to reveal some of that in real life and also in the game. So you would take some whole beans, put them in the grinder, as I did, and grind coarsely into a little bowl, which is usually a ceramic bowl. And then you simply boil some water and add the boiling water to it. So here I am just boiling some water, and then you simply add boiling water to it in a normal way, obviously, and then you simply cup it with a spoon. And that's it. There's going to be animations and sounds and whatnot, obviously, but at least now some informations are revealed and you would know what to do with this coffee. how to serve it, and if it's good enough to be served, etc., etc. The way that it's set up in Unity is that you can right-click anywhere as a scriptable object, create a new coffee. So you create just a coffee that's going to exist in the world, and you can name it Colombia here, and you can see that we have a list of origin. Then you have a sprite that you can put as an icon for the country. And then you get to all the possible varietals or varieties for this origin, and then all the possible processes for this origin. And then the altitude as an average, and that's it. So the code for this looks like this, as I mentioned. So coffee origin is simply just a list of country or different origins that exist that I try to think of in the world of coffee with a flag. And then the varietals or varieties again. And the whole point of this is just to make sure that we don't create coffees randomly that don't really exist in real life. And that's it. That's the code. And then we draw from this randomly, and end of the story. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like this vlog. Feel free to join our Discord. All the links is going to be below. We also have a free demo if you're on a Discord, so that you can hit up the game. And thank you for watching.